What's up guys, in this video we'll explore real-time virtual production inside of Unreal Engine 5. And we'll also see how to use new AI techniques to speed up the workflow. Software and technology is at a point now that you can literally create anything from anywhere with just a minimal setup. It's all in real time, which is insane to me. There are no excuses anymore to create awesome looking visuals. Let's break it down in these 5 steps. First is shooting your live action footage, then rotoscoping or keying out your subject, 3D projection mapping inside of Unreal, relighting the scene, and adding 3D realistic shadows. There are many ways you can shoot your video for virtual production, but one of the ways you can do it is with your main lighting already applied. In this sample footage, I didn't use a green screen and already placed a spotlight on the left side of the actor. And this will be the main source of light. We also call this our key light. Then in 3D, you can make your scene based around that key lighting. You can also shoot your footage as flat as possible. This way, we relight our scene 100% using AI. More on that later in the video. The second part is making a clean extraction of your subject. You can use traditional green screen and keying methods, but in our case, we didn't use any green screen at all, so I made a rotoscope inside of DaVinci Resolve using the Magic Mask tool and also the Luma Keyer technique. I already made a tutorial about this technique, so if you want to learn this, I have it right here on the channel. Now the way we use this inside of Unreal Engine 5 is with a technique called 3D projection mapping. That basically means we project our footage onto a piece of 3D geometry. So wherever we look with our 3D camera, the footage will always be projected onto it. And in our case, we can just project it onto a plane. In Unreal Engine 5, we can do this using Composure. This lets you compose different elements within the engine. You can even animate the plane and the projection so we can move it in 3D space. Now the fun part is that you can create a new camera, place it wherever you want in 3D space, within reason of course, because it's a 2D plane in a 3D environment. But you can create all sorts of amazing scenes and make it look much bigger than it actually was in real life. But what if you shot your footage handheld and it's changing perspective? It's essentially the same workflow. The only extra step we need to do is 3D tracking our footage. This 3D tracked data we can then export in an FBX file and use it on the projection mapped camera. And just like that, we are now using our handheld camera with perspective shifts and everything in a CGI world. If you want to learn this full workflow with step-by-step lessons, all of it is available in my school community. We already have about 160 members within the community, and it's just so awesome to have everything in one place with all these talented artists, all learning everything you need to know about editing, 3D and visual effects. So if you are interested, check out the link on the screen here or below and see you there. Now back to the breakdown. After everything is set up correctly, we can now relight our scene. And this is something we can also do within Composure itself. We can apply a lit material onto our footage, so when we place lights into the scene, the plate will actually be affected by the lighting, which is absolutely amazing. You can be so creative with this, but it comes with its imperfections, of course. It's not going to be the same as a real light source, just like we have in real life. And this is where AI is very helpful to relight our footage. The idea for this type of workflow is that you make your lights as flat as possible so we can relight it afterwards. And Switch Light from Beeple is an amazing tool for this type of work. For example, here is some footage with flat lighting, and I simply upload this footage into Video to VFX in Switch Light. This will then automatically rotoscope me out of the frame and generate different lighting passes like a normal map, roughness map, just like real texturing like we have in 3D programs. This can then be used to relight our scene entirely from scratch. Now when you push it too far, you can still see some imperfections inside of the normal map here, but still we can create some amazing stuff with this. There's also a new way in virtual productions I want to talk about, and it's using 100% AI generated images to replace the background. This new tool from Beeple called SwitchX lets you upload a still frame as reference for the relighting and changing the environment. You can use something like UE5 to generate the AI images. That's what I used for this project. Back in SwitchX, we can rotoscope our image entirely with AI by using the auto mask or using the selection tools to create a clean mask of that subject. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed by these results. The only thing that can make this a bit better is having a cleaner AI image, and also the tracking can be a bit better. But when your footage has more information, more tracking points, then it will be cleaner, of course. Now let's take it back to Unreal. Notice that we don't have any shadows casting on the floor now. And for the final step, we need to recreate an accurate looking shadow in 3D. The best way I found to do this is to create an accurate 3D model of yourself with motion capture data to cast shadows onto the floor. And we have a lot of free tools now to get that motion capture data solely based on a video. I just imported my keyed out footage and downloaded the motion capture data in an FBX file. I imported it into the engine and then changed the position roughly where the actor is, lining up the feet as good as possible. Then with the hidden shadow option, we only have our shadow catcher on the floor. And there you go, now we have an interactive and accurate looking shadow in 3D. And the better the quality of your motion capture data and your 3D model, the better the quality is gonna be of your shadow. And you can even add volumetric fog into the scene and make your whole 3D world come to life. Again, it's all in real time and there's no rendering required. It feels like you're just in a movie set and you can place the lights wherever way you want, and you have full control over the look and feel of the scene. Just the fact that I can create this just in a small space and make it look much bigger than it is pretty insane to me. And I'm so excited for the future of all these tools. It's gonna get better every year. If you want to learn more, make sure to check out the virtual production for filmmakers inside the school community. Keep learning and get after it, guys. Peace.